Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video we did finish the dragon hunting quest. We killed the last two dragons and we finished that one, obviously. I also thought we were done with questing, but while I was attempting to collect party banter, which did not go as well as I'd hoped, I did run into another quest out in the Western Approach. It wasn't anything super exciting. It was go kill a bunch of bandits. I'm not going to include it. It's you're not missing much, but I did complete it. I did also notice that I have a bunch of collections that aren't done. Specifically, I've got like one more region defined in the Western Approach. I also have several of the mosaics that are not done. I think it's Invasion, the Archdemon, and Freed of the Slaves. I want to find them, but I don't want to find them right now. It's something I'll do later, or maybe I'm not really sure if it's a must-do sort of thing. Like, do I get a shiny prize? So yeah, that's on my to-do list, but not at the top. At the top of the to-do list for today is to talk to all of our companions one last time before we start, what was it, the final quest, I'm assuming? So let's go ahead and get started with that. We'll start with the lovely Cassandra.
I trust all is well.
Oh, I guess there isn't anything new, so let's ask for her advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
We must root out the Red Templars. They form the bulk of Corypheus's forces.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing I can think of. No.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing I can think of. No.
Okay, well that was ridiculously
That's enough for now.
fast.
Another time, then.
Okay, well let's go talk to Iron Bull, Sera, and Cole in the inn. Now let's see if Crem has anything, actually.
Your worship?
Well, how can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
And then the Iron Bull.
Good to see you, boss. See you later, Bull.
I have a feeling there's not going to be much to talk to them about, but it's a good thing to do anyway. Can I talk to Meriden? Nope, I can't talk to her.
You've been skittish for days. What's up your craw?
My what? It's nothing. It's just the figures we are courting, the power at play.
You're still on about the champion. That's over and done.
The people on whom history pivots, their influence is felt even in their absence.
Right. Were you a philosopher or something useless like that?
Something like that.
Well, on my corner of my eye,
Give
I
it to
saw
him
that
now.
there is...
Not yet. It's not enough.
Sutherland.
You know it is. You're just chicken.
If I didn't love you...
Shut it, you fool.
Okay.
Inquisitor, we have something for you. We've been saving and, well, this is yours.
It's payback for all you invested, plus extra. You know, investment and such.
Oh.
We just wanted to say thanks. We never would have been anything without you.
I'm proud to have you. You earned it. You deserve it. Sponsor someone like you. Well, yeah, why don't you guys just pay it forward, as it were?
Pay it forward, Sutherland. Find someone like you and give them a chance.
I will. I swear I will.
Don't cry again, fool. Inquisitor, you see us in the tavern? We're buying.
If that's your will, your worship.
Oh. Anything else?
Reporting, Inquisitor.
How about Rat?
Reporting, Inquisitor.
Oh, no, I guess it's all the same one. Oh, that's cool. I really liked this portion of the game with Sutherland and his band of folk. That made no sense out loud. All right, let's talk to Sera.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Opinions on our allies, thoughts on our progress.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Everyone's ready to punch Corypheus in the dangle bag. That's what you call it. Metaphor.
Okay, oh, we can still ask her to leave. I don't need roof time. And let's try opinions on our allies one last time.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
No, I think we've done all of them, so I guess that's it.
We'll talk later.
Good, right?
I'll be here.
Okay, bye. Alright, anything new in her little book? I don't think so. I think it just, the list keeps getting longer. Yeah, I think the list keeps getting longer. Alright, up to Cole.
It's good to see you.
It wasn't blood in the bath, fingers on the scalp, intimate, and then the moment is gone.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, well, out we go, and we'll go track down Cullen next.
She insists it's not impossible, sir.
Right. And I'm the King of Ferelden.
What's that all about? Ooh.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
I feel sorry for them. He got to you. We can't change that. Well, we can change it. And it sounds like he got to you. Let's go with that one.
You're letting Samson get to you.
And what if I am? The red lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing, and he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster. Dagna is far too kind a jailer for the likes of him.
It's over. Let it go. No sympathy then. Justice was served. No, my instinct is to go with no sympathy then, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
You knew Samson. You don't feel even a little sympathy for him?
I may have once, but after what he's done, my sympathies lie with those he betrayed. They will extend no further. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus' army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
No way you people need me. I'd have joined anyway. My life would have been simpler. I don't care about what ifs. Yeah, my life would have been a whole lot simpler.
Sometimes. My life would be less complicated. Less dangerous.
Or it could be worse. There would still be chaos, and that was meant to sound comforting. I can see how it wouldn't. At all.
No.
You've led us this far. Many owe you their lives. Whether or not the Maker sent you, you are needed here.
Well, that was random. Sort of. Okay, let's do another follow-up.
At your service.
Are you with anyone? No, I don't need to know that. Anything I should know? Tell me about your colleagues. Let's go with that one.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
We'll talk about our soldiers again. I think we've done the Leliana and Josephine already.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
They have more than proven themselves. I'm proud to serve as their commander.
And, well, let's try Lily and Josephine in case they've changed.
How do you like working with Leliana?
Leliana is a good woman. I do not question her dedication.
But
At times I wonder how far she would go to ensure success. To be fair, she questions my approach to matters as well.
And Josephine?
what do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Yeah, I feel like we've done this before.
I should let you get back to work.
Okay. Let's get a better position and then talk to him again.
Inquisitor?
So much for a better position. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
Yeah, it's good to have some fun.
Because it's good to unwind and spend time with your friends?
I suppose that's true.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Okay.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I do. I'm sure I do. But let's go out here and we'll jump down. And, oh gosh, my stomach. We'll talk to Blackwall. He is here. I'm always afraid he's gonna wander off again.
I'm here. What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Yep. Let's see if he says anything different about Josephine, maybe.
What do you think of my advisors?
I have nothing but respect for Cullen, but I'm certain he no longer wants anything to do with me.
Oh.
Maybe one day he'll learn to trust me again. But I'm not holding out much hope.
Let's try that again.
What do you think of my advisors?
I have nothing but respect for Cullen. Maybe one day he'll learn to trust me again.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Talked with Solas the other day. That man knows all there is to know about everything.
Yeah, he seems like it.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Snarky. And Master Dennett's out here.
Damned if I've ever seen the like, Inquisition. That beast of yours is as stubborn as they come.
Oh, my baby, my big nug mount. He's so cute.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
All right. I don't need to go empty my bags. I've already done that. So let's head up through the kitchen, and then we'll go to everyone inside. Make sure nothing new is here. I've got a whole bunch of wine bottles that are out, liquor bottles I still need to find, but that's going to take some research. And like I said, I don't want to do that right now. I just want to play. So I don't think this was the way to the mysterious study, right? Yes. Nothing has changed here for I don't think it's ever changed here. Okay, now let's go upstairs and we'll talk to... I didn't miss a door. Okay, I didn't miss a door. We'll talk to Josephine.
It's good to see you.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Ban Vigard of Ferelden is visiting. An honor, to be sure. Please show no alarm if you hear shouting in his quarters at night.
What?
Shouting?
His lordship spent half a year with his lands under siege by Darkspawn during the Ferelden Blight. His wife informs me the band still sleeps rather poorly.
Yeah, that would do it. Okay, let's see who else we have visiting.
What do the people make of?
There's scarcely a noble house that has...
Any visiting dignitaries?
Marquise Hedinel is here, but Her Grace sends her apologies for missing dinner. Allergies, I'm afraid.
Allergies to what?
Wheat, eggs, honey, meat, most fish, some poultry, and even peppers, to winter fruits, and every nut under the sun.
So everything.
What does the Marquis subsist on?
Spite, according to her siblings, as the Marquise had the fortune to be firstborn of her family. Try to avoid invitations to any of their luncheons.
She lives off spite. Is that like ham that tastes of despair?
What do the people make of us?
Okay,
There's
yes.
Any...
Lord Nadovino of Antiva, a friend of my family not normally given to politics.
How did you get him to support the Inquisition?
Antivan are touched by worthy deeds, Inquisitor. I impressed him with the rightness of our cause. I also promised him 40 bottles from our wine cellar. He's had his eye on the Tevinter ports for years.
Okay, well, let's try the... Let's see,
What do the people...
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't...
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Oh, well then I've done all those. Okay.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Farewell, okay. Done that a million times. Let's go talk to Varric.
I'll tell you what I can.
Why would Templars take... Okay, so this was in regards to Red Lyrium. So why would Templars take it?
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the Lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a Lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
No, it's not. I have more questions to ask.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Okay, Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
And then how does it petrify people?
I've seen it infect people like a disease and turn them to lyrium. How can it do that?
That's a good question. The people I've had studying the stuff say you need to actually touch it to get infected. But it seems to take time. The longer you spend with it, the more likely you'll come down with a case of the crazy. But how it works, and if it can be cured, they haven't figured out.
Okay. Oops, let's ask about...
I can spare some time. What do you need?
A hawk? Anything new?
I've read your tale of the...
That's a pretty common reaction.
All right, nothing new.
Carry on.
All right, let's go speak to Solas. So one spot left. Okay.
How can I help?
Well, tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Well, tell me about spirits.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Tell me about old ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
I know who you're talking about. And old memories.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret. And this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
Oh, that's sweet.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
No, we're gonna talk again. Maybe.
Good afternoon.
Oh, more journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your...
I think I have shared everything of note. I should spend some time encountering more stories.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about Cremisius.
I need to know more about Cremisius.
You have waylaid all his other plans. Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board rather than admit defeat. Be ready for anything. He still believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's head upstairs and we will talk to everyone there. I don't know why I'm going the long way. Just 'cause, I guess. Oh, Vivienne first? Oh, and I want to check out the doors.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Okay, well, let's talk about our friends.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
So Varric was spying on us all this time. I'm impressed. I never would have taken him for a player of the game. I'll have to watch him more closely from now on.
Okay, let's try some more.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Whether Cole is a spirit or a demon is irrelevant. Neither can be trusted, my dear. Remember that. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
I don't know what to make of Solas. So much knowledge and so little personal history. I find that peculiar. Don't you?
Oh, slightly. Every time she brings up
My
salt,
dear,
I just
did you
giggle.
need me for something?
Yes, I want to ask you more questions.
What are your thoughts?
Blackwall surprised me. I never would have thought him capable of carrying off such deception. Generous, you giving him a chance at redemption. Let's see if he manages it.
You know, redemption isn't always
I always have
bad
time
thing,
for you, my dear.
Vivienne.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Sera is certainly a colorful character. Like a poisonous toad, only without the manners.
A couple more. Let's see if we
I
can get
always have
to
time for you, my dear.
new responses.
What are your thoughts about the...
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she had a little charm, she could be a remarkable leader. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others?
I admire Cassandra's
Okay. All right, I think we're done. Let's go out these doors. See if there's anyone just hiding around. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. The guy who did the Quizquisition. Does he come back? He was so ridiculous. All right, nothing and nobody in these rooms still. And yeah, okay. So we have Dorian, we have scary Leliana, Fiona, in the garden, I think, and that should be it. I think. I keep saying I think. All right, Helisima.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
Of course, I got a war table
As you
operation,
were.
so we're gonna need to go do that. With Fiona.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Let's see. Still lead the mages. Everything is well.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Okay, same as usual.
I'll leave you to it.
Let's talk to our sweetie over here.
Always a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, we should talk. Nope, that's enough.
I should go.
So long as you promise to return.
I will. We don't need to go make out right now, because that's all that does. All right, let's head up to Lily, and then I guess we'll go to do a war table operation. That was not expected.
Yes?
Okay, let's get any updates.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
All right, let's try to jump down. Oh, really? I can't? I can't just shortcut my way through this? There we go. Ooh. If only I had that everywhere. No falling damage. Oh, I can talk to Gatsi about another one of the completed, what is it? These completed things over here on the wall. I'm forgetting the word.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Okay, can you interpret the meaning?
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
The Mason's Tale Sacrifice Codex unlocked. Okay. The emblems, no, the reliefs. Maybe that's the word I'm trying to think of. And continuing her predecessor's work, a neatly filed request form copied in triplicate and delivered to the appropriate parties. Request an assortment of flora from southern Ferelden and eastern Orlais, including several uncommon varieties. See attached list. Tissue sample from several common herbivores. See attached list. Access to an accurate map of southern Tethras and records salvaged from Haven. Purpose. My predecessor, Manev, was studying alterations in feeding and migration patterns in several species following the appearance of the breach. Her work was left incomplete. I would finish it. Signed, Helisima Darrington, Inquisition researcher. So Cullen says our soldiers can gather any outstanding items. It will double as training exercise for our new recruits. Oh, that's a good idea. Leliana says it would be faster to purchase the missing items than hunt them down. My agents can seek reliable sources in Valrayo. And Josephine says I can contact the University of Orlais to see if they have additional materials to aid Helisima's research. We'll go with Cullen's, because I like that one the best, actually.
Inquisitor.
A formally submitted report, current progress and findings. Certain herbivores appear especially sensitive to disruptions caused by the rifts. Migration and mating habits have been impacted. Ramifications on predator behavior apparent, but warrant further study. Additional notes. In surveying alterations in animal behavior, I have uncovered something the Inquisition's soldiers may find useful. Human behavior is similarly unpredictable. I will continue to pursue this line of research until otherwise notified. Signed, Helisima. And I get a corrupting rune. How lovely. And that should be it, right? Nothing new? Okay, nothing new. I keep dreading something new is going to come. I mean, I know more on the war table is going to happen. At least I imagine it would. Because we have 2 DLCs to do. Well, 3 TLCs to do, rather. Okay, let's go back up to Helisima and see if she has... Oh my gosh, all the doors. See if she's anything new, and then I want to head down to talk to Dagna and my smithy. Oops. Nope, this is the right way. Here she is.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Okay, I'll go do another war table.
Yes, Inquisitor.
All right, our next war table operation we got from Helisima is called Continuing Research. Another neatly filed request form copied in triplicate. Request tissue samples from carnivores found in central Orlais and along the outskirts of the western approach. See attached list. Soil samples from areas surrounding closed fade rifts, access to field reports containing references to local fauna, a copy of Gregor Worthing's Holla in the Heather, Wolves in the Woods, a naturalist observations. Apologies, but I lost my copy when the Circle rebelled. Purpose. The commander has expressed satisfaction with the practical applications of my previous findings. To continue my research, I would conduct an in-depth exploration of the Inquisitor's environmental impact, specifically the sealing of fade rifts on local species. Well, Cullen says my men can gather the necessary supplies. Leliana says I've no doubt there's a market for rift dirt and anything else related to the Inquisitor. I can find sellers. And Josephine says one of our trading partners should be able to find the book. We may purchase the rest from the hunters. Oh, let's just give it to Cullen again. It's fine. Current progress and findings. Some animals in regions with closed rifts exhibit fewer altered behaviors, but the results are inconsistent. Several anomalies in hunting patterns suggest the breach still impacts local wildlife. Furthermore, some species persist in erratic behaviors. I suspect that both the opening and the closing of rifts cause fluctuations in the veil that continue to disturb their natural instincts. Long-term effects still unknown. Studying the flight patterns of local songbirds may yield further results. Additional notes, I have forwarded a 50-page report to Commander Cullen outlining ways to counteract aggressive behavior in several species. Okay, well, I'm going to go check and see if she has another new one. All right, well, I did go back and forth with Helisima. Nothing new has come up, so we'll have to keep checking in with her in the future. And I also checked in with Dagna, nothing new with her, so let's check in with Mother Giselle.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I hope so. Aren't Elven Gods heresy? It's not a priority. Yeah, aren't Elven Gods heresy for people from the Chantry?
I'm surprised that Chantry Mother wants to explore a temple full of references to elven gods.
The Maker is great enough to withstand whatever truths we uncover.
Fair enough.
Whether these elven gods were myths or simply aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Yes.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
Well, let's ask about people at Skyhold.
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
With most of the Inquisition forces still at the Temple of Mathal, it is surprisingly quiet. When your army returns, that will change soon enough. Soon, even Skyhold will be filled to bursting with believers coming to join the Inquisition. I have spoken with Ambassador Montilyet. It will be tight, but we will have food and work for all.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. With the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun rebuilding their homes and lives. The people in the hills of Emprise de Lyon are safe again, thanks to you. They may even plant crops this season. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Orlais and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Until next time.
It's nice that she has updates.
Herald of Andraste.
Okay. Nothing new.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Because the comments on Crestwood and Empress de Leon were the same for a really long time.
There is a problem that needs your attention, Inquisitor.
Okay, well, I'm laughing because I'm at time today. Oh, wait, it's Loranil. I haven't found you in a while.
This is amazing. Convincing the Keeper took work, but I'm so glad you managed.
Okay. I laughed so hard because I got another operation from my gardener here, or herbalist, or I forget what her proper title is. But that we'll have to wait for tomorrow because we are at time for today. So tomorrow I'll finish working on her war table operation and then find Morrigan. She's not... Oh, she's over... Where is she? I gotta find her. And then we'll start our main quest. But now that I babbled again for too long, thank you as always so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.